this week has been quite eventful, from, of course, the Salah celebration, which ended up as a very long weekend, of course, to the African Day celebration, to Children's Day, NYC passing out. It's just been so much. So getting to fill all this into this program was a Herculean task. But nonetheless, we've got you covered. Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Medley Show with me, Cecil. It's my pleasure that you're here to complete this very beautiful picture. So we'll be talking about these I've just mentioned, and of course the fact that last week we talked about life without football. Well, we know already that the Bundesliga is back, and of course some of the Premiership will resume sometime in June. Well, we'll talk about all this as the show continue. Well, help me in welcoming my longtime friend, Big Mo. Big Mo, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Cecil. Okay.
All right, Big Mo is head of station in Sound City, Abuja.
Yes.
Right, Abuja, right. He used to be what Wazobia FM. Many of you are his fans, I know. So, Big Mo, how have you been?
Dodging Corona, of course.
Dodging Corona. How was the lockdown for you? Okay, well, you're essential worker, right?
Well, it was funny and not funny.
Not funny. I like the not funny part. What happened?
You just have people that are not meant to be on the road, actually on the road, causing lots of havoc. I experienced the largest traffic I ever experienced in Abuja in my life.
No, that's not true. Come on now.
Serious?
During lockdown?
Yes.
OMG.
I drove to Karu and I spent like about 6 hours in one spot.
Okay, those checkpoint stuff.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, it's okay. And I know many of our brothers, especially those who go out to watch footballs in the evening, are now stuck at home. They've learned to do some cooking, some head plating. What have you learned?
Learning really. Okay.
What do you think? What do you think have you done?
Taking up some online courses. Yeah, that which is cliche with everybody. I think the only thing new that I might consider new is I kind of like revived my cooking skills.
Yes. So can you cook now? What?
I can cook egusi, I can cook ogbono, I can cook pepper soup, I can cook...
Okay, you know what? So once the lockdown is over, guys, you know where we're going to head to now. So just contact me and we'll make the arrangement. Hey, you, the African Union of Broadcasting and Idris Elba, a couple of others had some concerts during... Did you get to see any of these?
Yeah, I caught the one with Idris Elba. That's the one MTV Base and BET rather jumped on. I saw Rema performing. I caught Angelique Kidjo performing. I also caught what's his name again?
Yeah, we had Davido open the show. You know, Nigerian artists actually performed quite a number of Nigerian artists performed. Yeah. Unlike in the AUB where we just had Femi Kuti. Femi Kuti actually didn't even perform. He just spoke and gave some kind of endorsement. While for the Idris Elba's one we did with MTV Base and YouTube, we had almost like 11 artists. Davido opened, Burna Boy closed, we had Teni, Timi Dakolo, Cobams, and so many others. I guess we're going to watch it as we continue. Do you watch sports by chance?
The funny thing there is I watch sports, but I'm not a fan of any football club.
Oh, okay. All right. You're not a fan of any football club.
Yes,
okay.
Football injury from days of young.
Oh, all right. Okay, now we're going to do something. Who rocks it better? Last week we talked about this. There is this face mask. It's becoming a trend now.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've seen the governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu, wear it, and then we also had the one of Ben Ayade of Cross River. So this is the mask of Governor Sanwo-Olu. Okay. Yeah, he has a way. There's this one that he does with Ashoke also. Well, he always makes sure he wears his mask. Fans. Then Ben Ayade is a fashionista. He always likes to wear this to match. With all his outfits. Calabar Carnival. Now we had our fans vote. We talked about it during the last edition of this program. We had fans vote, and now the results of the Who Rocks It Better is out. So who would you think would rock it better after these two governors?
Fashion-wise, considering COVID-19, I think Sanwo-Olu.
Sanwo-Olu. Well, why? How? But they are both covered.
It looks formal.
Okay.
Like in line with seriousness. But if you want to go to the Owambe style, then it's
all right. So let's see the voting patterns of our viewers. Right, quite a number of people vote. So let's get to see their voting pattern and get to see who actually rocked it better. And my dear Big Mo, it is my pleasure to inform you that Sanwo-Olu got 40%, while Ben Ayade 58%, and we had 2% of voters who were undecided. Many people voted Ayade, said, because of he has the way he rocks it with style, and yeah, like you say, the whole Owambe thing. Yeah, so well, that was it. Then, so that's all for that. Now let's talk about Children's Day, which has just today. The children were all locked in at home.
Yeah.
And well, for you, have you had children, Nigerian children, see anything? I mean, have you gotten any? What's your impression on Children's Day this year?
For me, I think there isn't really much because the kids were all tied up in the house. It's just a few of them that were opportuned, that had access to the internet. Lots of parents don't have enough funds to buy internet, not to talk more of buying a tab or some device for the kids.
So they were all stuck at home.
Yes, so it was dreadful for lots of them.
All right, so some kids who viewers of this program, some children actually sent in videos of what they have been up to during the lockdown. Let's see it.
Hi, my name is Will. Since this lockdown I haven't been to school, but still I have online school. I miss my classmates and my friends so much, but this lockdown has brought me closer to my family. Now we do everything together, and now I know how to cook. I mix my own eggs, I make my own eba.
My name is Oyame Ifere from Year 4 Choral in the School of Glowing Ages Academy, and I hold the position of the Assistant Social Prefect. My poem is called Every Child. Every child is precious and every child is special. We have the right to be heard and to be fed. Every child is supposed to be protected and happy, not sitting in their rooms looking unlively. We have the right to education and accommodation. We children are the leaders of tomorrow, so teach us the right way and we will follow. Happy Children's Day from Oyame Ifere. Do stay safe and maintain your social distancing. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Akibe Ansila and I'm 14 years old and I'm an SS2 student. During the course of this lockdown, because we're not actually allowed to go out, I've been writing stories so the lockdown will not be boring. I've written a story, a 17-chapter story titled Holiday Gone Wrong. And I have 2 others coming. Watch out for my stories. Thank you.
As we all know, we children would have been out celebrating and we have been out celebrating and enjoying today, but because of this current pandemic, we cannot.
Please follow these rules. Please wash your hands with soap and water, and if that is not available, use an alcohol-based sanitizer.
Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, especially your facials, and always maintain social distancing as we are now. We are not sitting together, but when they were sitting apart. Please use a nose mask or a face mask anytime you're driving, anytime you're going out.
And as we follow these rules, may the Lord bless us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Happy Children's Day, Nigeria, from Dr. Theophilus family.
Imasax, how this pandemic affected you for the past 2 months as a kid staying at home?
I have been missing learning with my teachers and friends in the classroom. I have improved in my saxophone skills greatly. And I've noticed some changes around me, except God, who cannot change his promise.
Okay, that's some Nigerian children telling us what they've been up to during the lockdown. And Big Mo just whispered to me that there was no picking in it. Big Mo, what is that supposed to mean?
Well,
who are the pickings? Who are picking?
There's a difference between picking, child, and issue.
Picking, child, and issue.
Yes.
Okay.
The very fortunate ones, the ones born with the gold, silver, platinum spoon, are the issues.
Issues, okay.
The ones in between, a bit of a Pekin, a bit of an issue, are children.
Okay.
The child. Then the Pekin. Those are the ones that when you greet them, my mom is say, make I can't greet you.
Where do the issues live in Abuja?
The issues, you can find them in Maitama, Asokoro, where else again? I think the Wuse 2 axis.
Child stays where?
Child, maybe Gwarimpa.
Okay. Okay, issues. Pekin, sorry.
Pekin, Dusalaji, Pape.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we have another set of kids, and these kids, this time they are displaying to us their many skills they have learned during the lockdown. So let's hear them.
Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Abuja and I'm dedicating this to all the children in the world.
Do you know, to be my wonder, is this lockdown a pain or a gain? Well, isn't it a shame that nothing is the same? With people losing jobs and some even their lives, I'd certainly say it's been such a pain. I might be insane, but in some ways it's gain. Not to be hypocritic, but I like to be optimistic. Look around and witness fixed bonds that had been helpless. I think it's safe to say, maybe it's a game. Given the puzzle looks you all had on display, I'd most likely think that I had gone cray-cray. Nevertheless, I stand my ground and voice POVs loud and proud. I'm aware all things have their good sides and bad. Why then isn't COVID entitled to that? Don't worry, it's coming to an end. A little faith in God and all will be restored.
Good day everybody. This is a song to assure us that all of this will blow over soon. Hope you like it. Woke up this morning, smiling the rising sun. Three little birds sitting on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, really short and true, singing. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything is gonna be alright.
Well, that's some of the Nigerian children catching their phone during the lockdown and telling us that everything is going to be all right. All right, well, because of time, let's quickly go on to our next one, which is the benefit concerts, the one organized by Idris Elba. It was really interesting. It ran for about 2 hours, and many Nigerian artists played. So here's a feature of some of the Nigerian artists who played during the African Day benefit concert by Idris Elba, MTV Base, and YouTube.
So, listen, we like to celebrate with the drum. Our first performer, the #1 artist across Africa, probably pioneered across different parts of the world, comes from Lagos, Nigeria. Please make some noise for the man like Davido.
Say, everything I do is a lifestyle. I say make I use my diplomacy. But people too like hypocrisy. Madam, my cars, my freestyle. What you say?
Everybody's born a winner. Yeah, yeah. If only you just believe it. Yeah. Close your eyes and come and see. Yeah. Don't you worry about it now. Cause if you want to, you can get it if you want.
Baby, man, no bad, man, Shafara. They don't get joy. I will be loving. I see nothing bigger than you, baby. Everything is allowed, baby say everything is allowed. Me I say, Ricky baby, nah man. She tell me say, now me go buy for her hand. Jesus, why you, oh, Jesus, yeah,
Ambassador to the job, and governor to the job, and president to the job. When they say make you jump, you go jump. Some people go see my son, them get the head to go drink Panadol. Meanwhile, president to the job, and governor. Now deja, money deja. It's a fitty con deja, we make the suffer con deja.
Yeah, so Big Mo, looking at these artists, I just know that the fact with this whole lockdown thing, artists no longer go to the studio. How is it? You work with Sound City, so how has artists coming to? How has production of music been for many artists?
Well, some artists do have their personal or private recording studios. So it's one thing to record their voice and send it to the producer, and the producer lays it over on whichever soundtrack they have prepared. Then they do the back and forth, then eventually make magic.
Yeah, but you guys have platforms where they can do some at-home kind of thing and send to you. I mean, because you need content.
Oh, yeah, but what we did at some point was have the artists do an online concert from their living rooms. It was, if you notice, everybody went haywire on Instagram. Instagram Live had felt the heat.
I know.
That they had to narrow down the time you used for Instagram Live sessions. We had artists from their various abodes perform their favorite tracks to the listenership of everyone at home.
You watch sports? You're a fan of sports?
Like I earlier mentioned, I just watch.
You just watch,
but I'm not a fan.
I was just going to ask you, with the whole sports season off and everything, how's it been? Anyhow, someone is going to tell us how it's been. I welcome my colleague, Ayo Makinde, as he walks into the studio with his Nigerian jersey. Please come in and take this position. At least be quite some distance away from us. Thank you very much. Ayo, how is everything?
Not bad. Good to see you, Cecil.
Good to see you. Big Mo.
Yeah.
Ayo Deji Makinde, my colleague.
Bluetooth handshake.
Yes, sir. Okay. Ayo, let's go quickly. Sports has been, I think the Premiership that was being played before the whole lockdown, when Liverpool was almost going to win with 2 matches. That's my team, by the way. Thank you very much. So, yes, now the Bundesliga is back. So, there are so many new normals in football. I hear that there is no more celebration like this. There are so many things. So, take us through some of these.
Well, some of the things, they've really affected the sport, football in particular, the way we used to know it, because it's been very terrible in the last few months, considering the issue of the coronavirus and the rest. Now, you can no longer hug yourselves. The traditional handshakes that we see when club sides are getting to start a match, we no longer see that. We also don't get to see a situation where...
the fans have the way of making this whole
connecting.
That's the point.
More like dummies and mannequins have been what we've been seeing in the stadiums, especially in the German Bundesliga. It's been very terrible. It's more like a practice session. The life that we'll see in every football match, the chants from the fans, we don't see that. Players can't even... The jibes that we get to see, all the middle fingers and the rest.
Which Premiership would start?
We're looking at 13 actually, but we're expecting something to come up before weekend, and then they define the way it would really look like. But the English Premier League, anything they want to do, they always want it to be the best.
Okay, all right. I guess we expect our messages to start coming in, but we're almost running out of time. There is something, while we are looking at what's normal and what's not normal, let's go away from football now. Back in the days, once upon a time, we used to, I heard there was a time that power, they never really sees power. Now I stumbled into this picture, and I call it, they bring back the days thing. This a notice sent by the Nigerian Power Corporation, those days when they would say, we are going to seize power within, I think the clip is going to come in soon. Those are going to tell you, we're going to seize power between the hours of 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Please take note. So these are one of the days I hope that we bring back. What days would you want to come back?
The days whereby we don't have potholes on the roads anymore.
The days where we don't have potholes on the roads anymore. Aya, what days do you want to bring back?
I believe it's feasible anytime soon. Once we're ready to do it, we can do it.
What do you want us to bring back?
I would like to see a situation where we can start trusting ourselves once again.
We can start trusting ourselves once again. All right, Big Mo and Ayo, we don't have so much time right now. I think it's time for us to say bye-bye. Let me start from Big Mo. Any quick, how's your acting career going?
Well, it's blossoming well. My latest jump is on Halita, the TV series.
Yes, mixologist. All right, so it's okay. Thank you very much for coming around. Please do stay close. We're going to bring you back on to talk even much more, especially music and acting.
Okay.
Ayo, last word from you.
I've missed covering golf. I've always been thinking maybe around March I would have started playing, but now that we're easing everything, once the lockdown is over, I need to start playing golf perfectly.
All right. And from me, I just, like I said, bring back the days when we'll have power. I just want to say thank you very much for being with us. I have some of your messages, but because of time, I may not be able to take it. And some children who actually sent in performances and messages. I'm sorry we ran out of time, but no worry, I'll find a way of fixing it in sometime soon. From me, it's bye-bye. I leave you in the hands of David Jones David. He has a remix of Don't Worry. All right, for me, it's bye-bye.
Make you no worry about Koro. I believe. Last, everybody, go do alright. Oh Miami, make you no worry. Knock yourself about Koro. Follow me. I believe so. Last, every little thing is gonna be alright. As I wake up this morning, I say make I wash my hands. I see